All last year, I kept saying over and over with the Rams and Todd Gurley, they're playing nice. Sean McVay is playing nice. Sean McVay, I'm stupid. I forget to keep giving the ball to Todd Gurley. What am I doing? I am so bad as a football coach. No, it was bad in the building. Gurley got his money and got hurt, and he was no longer a great locker room guy, and it was pulling down at the fabric of the team. Yesterday, they released him. Now, it's not punitive to release most football players. It's not the NBA or baseball. You can release guys all the time. It was $20.5 million punitive to cut Todd Gurley. For the record, Todd Gurley can still play. He's not a star, but Todd Gurley can play. He's not a stiff. He can be a good running back. But the fact that the Rams were willing to swallow $20 million of dead money over the next 2 years, just to give you some thoughts on, or an idea or context on how much that is, the Steelers ate $21.5 million, just $1 million more to get rid of Antonio Brown. That was the most in NFL history at that point. That was the most in NFL history at that point. So when the Rams kept saying, we're going to give it to Gurley. No. This is what we do for a living. We make calls. We have sources. We kept telling you it's bad in the building. There's a stress tipping point on this thing, and it's not going to end well. I was told after the season ended, it would be ugly potentially. It could get very, very ugly. I'm not blaming Gurley, but once he got paid and once he got hurt, it changed. The relationship between McVay, who's a good guy and pro player, he didn't want to bang on him and change the image of the Rams as being pro player. But the fact they're willing to swallow that kind of dead money over 2 years tells you how severe it was. Because Gurley can still play. I mean, we know Antonio Brown can play. Gurley can still play. So the Falcons went out. He played college football at Georgia. It's a good fit. And the Falcons just lost a running back. So Gurley's a good fit for them, and he can play. It should also be noted, this is going to be a cautionary tale, that it's going to hurt running backs. The Rams, and we've been critical of them, despite the fact I know people in that building and I live in L.A., and not that far from a lot of people. In the NFL, don't sign players early except a franchise quarterback. Don't sign anybody early and pay very few players big money. Remember, J.J. Watt was not worth a point as he was dominating the NFL defensively. Was not worth a point in Vegas. His 4 to 6 biggest games, his best year, they were a 500 team. OBJ. We all love OBJ. Go look at his best games as a pro. They've won 1 out of 3. So pay your quarterback a Wentz or a Goff or a Russell Wilson early. That I get. Mahomes, pay him early. Outside of that, I'm almost paying nobody, and certainly nobody early.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.